So, Zanzi, um, there are people who go around here telling you not to vote for EFF because it doesn't put South Africans first. It's not patriotic to South Africans, and all manner of things. They claim that they are the only ones with your best interest at heart, this and that. But I mean, if you look at them, the only thing they talk about are Johannesburg buildings, how you need to reoccupy Johannesburg buildings that are privately owned, how you need to take back spaza shops, and they don't come up with an alternative to say, here's the money for you to start up those businesses that we're saying you must take over from so-called foreign nationals. These people all night, all they talk about is to discourage people from talking about and voting for EFF. It's quite baffling. It's quite baffling. I mean, all they do is talk. EFF has demonstrated with actions that it actually does care for South Africans. That is why EFF has GBV Desk, which helps South African women with gender-based violence issues. EFF has Labour Desk, which helps South Africans with labour issues. I mean, if you look at Tshwane, where workers had been expelled from their work, and EFF intervened, and we can see people being reinstated in their jobs, and those people are South Africans. We've got EFF building houses for people here in South Africa. It's building houses for South Africans here in Mzansi. We've got EFF with policies that wants to change the lives of South Africans, black South Africans, here in South Africa. Yet these people are telling you that EFF has no best interest of South Africans at heart. I find it bizarre. They haven't told you what the solution is. The only thing they go around telling you is not to vote for Julius Malema, not to vote for EFF. That's all they do. But they haven't given you a solution to the problems that this country is facing. Almost 15 million people are unemployed. They're not telling you that this is how we are going to change that situation. EFF is telling you that it's going to take the land, industrialize, open a state-owned bank. Those are economic issues that can change the lives of people and impact that scourge of unemployment. 15 million almost. They don't have these solutions. Their only solutions is that we must close these borders. We must stay in South Africa. We must just be here. And what? And what? What about graduates that are unemployed? What about people that are supposed to be in the job market that are not employed? They've got no solutions for that. All they do all day long is to try and convince you not to vote for EFF and Julius Malema. Don't fall for that trap. Don't fall for that trap. Make an informed decision. It's important. Make an informed decision. Read about EFF. Don't listen to snippets of what the media is feeding you about Julius Malema. Listen to the whole entire clip for context. For context. Because they play you as a little bit of a clip. They just play you a snippet in a clip. And then they create a narrative to say, we told you he said this. Don't fall for that trap. When they play you that little snippet of a clip, go and listen to the entire clip. See what he said before he said what they played, and after what they played for you. Then you can be able to make an informed decision. Do not fall for that trap. Your children's future is at stake here. The only thing that is going to be able to resolve the problems that we're facing is an organization that is coming with good policies, but also an organization that shows an interest in changing the lives of people. Not only with good policies, but it must show interest. It must put black people first, deliberately. It has to do that deliberately. Put black people first. It has to do that. But yeah, go out there, read about EFF founding manifesto. Read about EFF's 7 cardinal pillars. Make your informed decisions from there. Don't let people who are sitting here the whole day discussing about occupied buildings in Johannesburg. Occupied buildings in Johannesburg, in the city center in Hillbrow. Those are privately owned properties. Anybody can allow anyone to stay there if they wish. And then you've got people sitting here the whole day and almost the whole night discussing how they're going to chase people out of privately owned properties in Sunnyside, in Johannesburg, in Cape Town and elsewhere. It doesn't make sense. That doesn't change the price of bread for you. It doesn't change the price of bread for you. Think about things that are going to change the price of bread for you. Vote for an organization that is going to make sure that, there's the scourge of unemployment decreases. Make sure you do that. If you are old enough and you know that your children are going to be playing in this economy in a couple of years to come, make sure that you choose for their future. It's imperative.